So today I wanted to talk about my most recent experience with hair loss, and that is hair loss from weight loss. I know from the poll that I posted on my Instagram stories that a lot of you have experienced this as well, so I thought this was the perfect time to get into exactly what you can do to prevent hair loss from weight loss, to stop the shedding if it's currently occurring, and to regrow your hair from weight loss. So this video is going to be jam-packed with really helpful information, so you're going to want to stick around till the end. Before we get into this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with anybody that you think might benefit from it. So over the past year and a half, I've lost about 35 to 40 pounds. And this is all weight that I gained over a period of a couple of maybe 2-3 years. And it was during my hormone journey. And I already posted a video on that. If you guys want to watch that, I'll link that right here for you guys. But a couple of years ago, I started a new hormone protocol. And that is for my POI, which is premature ovarian insufficiency. And with that, it really helped me to lose the weight again that I had gained from not being on hormones. And this is not everybody's experience. It's just I have POI. And this is something that is unique to my situation. Regardless, I experienced hair shedding from it. I experienced thinning within this area here on the side, and then right over here along my hairline as well. And I've been implementing the things that I'm going to share in this video, and I can see hair growth already starting to happen, which is fantastic. And my shedding is a lot less. So first of all, I just want to talk about really quickly why hair loss occurs when you lose weight. And it is due to something called telogen effluvium. And telogen effluvium is where your hair prematurely enters the telogen phase, or the resting phase of the hair growth cycle. Now this naturally happens when we go through the hair growth cycle, but in this case, it all happens at once. So what you're left with is hair that falls out super rapidly and all at once, whereas it would take its time to fall out naturally. And some of the reasons why this happens during weight loss is because, well, for one thing, being in a calorie deficit can put unwanted stress on your body. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that stress is one of the biggest causes of hair loss. And that's because stress causes your body to focus on really vital things like your heart pumping, your lungs functioning, your brain working, all that kind of stuff. And things like your hair, your skin, your nails can fall to the wayside. Another thing can happen, and this is really dependent on what type of weight loss protocol you're following. But if you're not getting in enough nutrients, that can really impact your hair growth cycle as well, because your hair really needs a lot of nutrients to grow. You can also experience a lot of hormonal changes from weight loss, because dieting can really impact hormone production, and it's really important to have your thyroid hormones and sex hormones have a really nice balance for your hair to grow in the way it should. And then lastly, one of the things can really impact is if you're not getting in enough protein while you're losing weight. And this is something that we're seeing from the GLP medications. A lot of people are not prioritizing their protein. This can definitely impact your hair as well, because hair is comprised of 95% protein. So that can have a huge impact on your hair growth. So to sum it up, weight loss can pretty much shock your system, which then diverts the nutrients and energy that your hair needs to grow to your vital organs. But not all hope is lost. Let's talk about what you can do to minimize hair loss during weight loss. You want to up the amount of protein that you're having on a daily basis. And I think the calculation is, well, there's two different calculations. So if you fall anywhere between these two, you are doing a really great job. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's either 1.2 to 1.6% of your kilogram body weight, or at the higher end, it is 1 gram per your ideal body weight in pounds. So just say you are trying to get to 140 pounds, then you're supposed to get like 140 grams of protein. But if you're not close to that and you're getting 1.2% of your kilogram body weight, then you're doing a really great job. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna really wanna focus on your nutrient intake. So you're gonna make sure that you are getting in a variety of fruits and vegetables, all different colors, switch them up every week, maybe try to introduce something different so that you can make sure that you're getting a good, nice balance of different nutrients. And you can also supplement with vitamins. So make sure that you're doing a really good multivitamin. Another thing that will really help is to take it slow. So really don't push yourself to lose more than a pound a week. I know that some places say 2 pounds, but that can put a lot of stress on people's bodies, depending on whether you were experiencing hair loss before this or not. You definitely want to take it as slow as possible, because slow and steady, as they say, does win the race. But this will really help to put less of a shock on your system, which is what we're going for here. Another thing you're gonna wanna incorporate is stress reducing activities. And this is like walking, meditation, yoga, but you also wanna make sure that if you are exercising, you wanna focus on low impact workouts, not high intensity workouts, especially if you are a female. With our hormone balance, it's really important to focus more on low impact because high impact workouts can really raise our cortisol, which is a hormone that you don't want to have if you want to reduce shedding and get your hair to regrow. Okay, now the moment that you guys have been waiting for, let's talk about things that you can do to regrow your hair after weight loss. The great thing about telogen effluvium is that it is usually temporary, and once you've hit your ideal weight, you will notice after a few months that your hair loss should slow down and that your hair should start regrowing. But there are things that you can do to kind of get that cycle going, or if you're not experiencing that, to get your hair to start growing again. So the first thing is, like we've already talked about, focusing on a nutrient-dense diet. So I'm talking about getting in a variety of fruits and vegetables, as well as healthy fats, a lot of really nice quality protein. So in terms of meats, you want to make sure you're focusing on things that are grass-fed, that are non-GMO, that are wild-caught seafood, legumes, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds. These are all really great sources of protein. Another thing you can do is start taking hair loss supplements. There are a ton of hair loss supplements out there right now. You can also add in some biotin and collagen into that as well. And this can all help to support stronger hair over time. Just make sure that you are vetting your products and making sure that you are getting a quality supplement that doesn't have a ton of additives in it and that has really great ingredients. You can focus on topical treatments like hair growth serums, hair growth oils, anything that will give your hair follicles those nice juicy nutrients it needs to grow. One of my favorite things to do is scalp massages. So making sure that you are doing daily scalp massages so you can get as much blood circulating to your scalp as possible so it can deliver all of the nutrients from the foods that you're eating, from the supplements that you're taking, directly to your hair follicles so that your hair cells can divide and grow. One of my other favorite things for hair growth, and you guys know this already, is red light therapy. This can be fantastic at this time as well. By the way, if you guys are looking for suggestions for some really great products that you can use, like supplements, serums, all that kind of stuff, I have some great ones linked in the description box for this video. And lastly is patience. Now this is something that I stress constantly, especially in the Hair Growth Intensive online course, is that the hair growth cycle takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months, sometimes up to 12 months. So you have to be consistent with your hair growth efforts and you have to be patient in pursuit of your hair growth goals. Like I said, telogen effluvium is usually temporary, so you should be able to regrow your hair back. If for some reason you've done this for 3 to 6 to 12 months and you haven't seen any result, then the hair loss that you're experiencing might not be telogen effluvium. It could be due to something else, in which case I would add in other things into your hair growth protocol. So I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please do hit that like button. And if you have gone through hair loss from weight loss, I'd love to know more about your experience. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.